Back on say I'm here and also that I will believe the most of the positive life that we can live. So this is the only one thing that's actually help you to live up the most of the positive life. And there is no one is here to that's there is no motherfucker is here to serve you for any kind of negativity, any kind of problem you face. No one is here, brothers. No one is there. And I say you need to make yourself better every single time, every single hour, and you need to work out. I know that's actually works. So I always choose positive, always help others to rise up, and this is my job to hold the positivity and spread them all others in our community, in our society, in our generation. So that's why I always say it's I always prefer to live a life with the most of the positive, and no doesn't care about anyone, the good and great thing you can do and I do. There's I'm not any kind of the fucking money just I need for this streaming. I'm here just save my memory when I'm old, just like after 10 years, and when I'm coming back and see them all. There's how hard I doing here, what the hard works I do. I just remember my pulsed. So that is the reason I'm here for streaming, and I hope this is something for a high quality content. That's not but always be a average content, but it's actual work like something we feel the nostalgia when I will be just like 2036 where I was I think the CEO I was doing hard works. I was this is a lot of things, brothers. That's I remember. So that is cause of the rats I will be remembered. So that is I make these kinds of video, and that's no fucking purpose in my life. And I choose today I'm gonna still feel something mental fatigue. So that's kind of feel burnouts, and what I do for my health, the mental health and other things. Always I say you need to eat clean, focus on your health, focus on your everything. You will need to be you all gonna miss something different. Say that's we will be success in everything, so we will do everything, just not only one thing. Just you cannot not only reading or study. Also it's I will be do everything. I gonna play free cricket, football, everything's, brothers. Just not only one thing. You need to do some everything, and this you need to be enjoy every single moment. There's no fucking perfect moment is gonna gone. There is no fucking that's the day is good, day is bad, day is hot, cold, that's not matters. This is all about your mindset. The mindset you have, that's important. If you wanna see anyone just like a successful in our culture, in our society, and that's when I say the success just like and reach most successful, most everything. There are a lot of things, brothers. If you see anyone this kind of success, that's not because they are holding it. So that is the reason they are that. So this is all say this energy holding all about. So we have if we want to be that, so we want to be that, so we need to hold it, and hold when you hold it as long as you leave, that's actually made, and you will be the same as guys as you want to be. So I'll say you need to just only one thing, just holding is that's only one thing, brothers. Hold it as long as you just need to holding is that's number one choice. So I'm gonna say I just don't care about anyone in my life. I fuck them all. I need to be maintain my routines and holding all up about, and I just need to enjoy. This is a difference there, but with same energy, same enjoy, and the most of the hard work I gonna do, I need to do. I also said what the fuck does I cannot do, and I'm streaming these kinds of way. Because there's a very simple. There's no one is here to understand your pain. No one understands your pain, and no one is just. I don't know what the fuck is this going, brothers. If you think that anyone's thinking about it, that's not. If you die right now, no motherfucker is care about you. So I always say, so if no one is care about me, so why I'm care about anyone's? And if you not enjoy today, you never be enjoy. What the fucking is even no fucking reason that's why you living here. It's war. If you find that I have a reason I'm live here cause of that, why I'm not enjoying. That's the questions. I also anytime you does not feel any kind of good or anything that I remember, and I ask myself that's what is the fucking reason, guys? That's I'm not enjoying. What the reason? And the answer is very simple. Cause of myself. Cause if I want to be, I can, but I just not want. So that is the reason. That's the reason I cannot enjoy. So we need to enjoy. Everyone need to enjoy every single moments. And we think that we can have the most of the positive guys in the world. We are all gonna do it, and we are gonna make it, bro. There's no one is here to live these kinds of life. I wanna say that's a fuck. I wanna build something legacy. I wanna build something revolution, and where we just work hard every single day, and we just thinking about dreaming positive, dreaming. That's what we all be doing. So we'll be the most positive guys who help others and live in most positive lifestyles. So I hope that's everyone. This is not here. I know that's no one is watching me. That's not matter, but this actually is a genuine thinking that's about me. So I always choose good, so always better. I know that's actual work. The good and better things you choose every single time it's work. Just not only we choose just any kind of these things. Never be brothers. So I'm here to choose a lot of things. First thing first, you need to drink a lot of water. It's important. Second, you drink a lot more water. Third, you drink a lot more water. Food, anything or more water. Five, anything or more water. If you not, you just know that's how you enjoy your life. There is never you know, brothers. That's important. This is very very important. You need to do things that's actually make you happy. That's make actually you better. I will be most of the educated persons I want to be. Like to read a lot of book. And doesn't matter how I read, it's a matter I read. So I want to be complete this book as soon as possible. It takes more 2 to 3 days, but I want to be as fast as can I do. And let's do it complete. And other book we have, and also we need to complete in 1 month only, and then I need to be prepared for my exam. And I also say I work hard every single moment, and hard work is phase of brothers. And I will say that I hold this in next 10 years, and I believe that it's actual work, and I'll be perfect. I'll be success in everything. I always say there's no fucking perfection scene right now, and you need to just go forwards. And when I go forwards, it's actually make a momentum, and when I make a momentum, it's actual work. That's leading a successful life. And all of my followers, all of my subscribers, I'm here to tell. Just need to just hold on and stay positive, stay healthy. Let's go. And a hunter of the hosting and a miss of the navels hosting. I don't say that I'm reading like loud cost. This actually help me to reduce my cortisol. I'm gonna feel that's a lot of cortisol in my mind right now, a lot of stress. So I'm gonna be choose to reduce it. So I according to what I want, as I want to be reducing it, so I choose here to read loud. Guys, let's go, dude, bro. And of the hosting, miss of the nables hostings, you see a surprise star. It's represented Sarah with the child of the mother expected her. His night, this night. So as you have your information to Miss Nable. You may depend upon each side. Must I just saw him the letter to Mr. Hotcastles, and which is the details him to indent setting out a few of hours after the sun hostings, and then my constants all must be completed before he arrives, and he knows me and should be find me and who discover my name and perhaps my design, and to be the rest of the family. And Miss Nables, the just I hope are balancing. Yes, I have sent them to the Malwan who keeps the space of their baggage, and in the meantime I will go to the FIFA matters for our elves and men, and I have heard of the square of the promise of a fresh fare of the horses, and I should not see him again and see him again, and all rights of the further directions exist reasonable all of the discuss arrange you, and in the meantime and I will go amuse my aunts with all of the parents of a violin of the passions of my cousin. Exit enter the malo followed by a servant, and followed by a servant. Malo, I wonder what the things could means by the sending on me also of the valuable state things as a casket to keep for him, and when he knows the only place I have is the state of the post of the coach at an inn door, and have you of the deposits the casket with the landlady as I ordered you. That's have you put in and into your own hands. Servants, yes, your son, Malo. She said that she has given it safe, and did she? And servant, yes, she said she is giving safe enough, and she asked me how I came by it, and she said she had a great mind to make me give an account of my Malo. Ha ha ha, they are safe. However, why an uncountable Instead of being sad, we got as amongst and this little Bami though that runs into my head most of the strangely and as drives out of the absurdities of all of the rest of the family. She's mine and she must be mine, or I am the greatly mistaken. Interrupt the asking. Bless me, I quite forget to tell her that's indeed it intended to prefer at the bottom of this garden. And Malu here and this is spite of tools, Malu. Okay, just give me joy, George crown me and shadow me of the laurels and old George and capture all of the immortals of the fellow. Don't be of a success among the omen, assisting some of the omens you means. But what is success? He has your honors and modesty been of the car the crowned with the law and now and that is the gross or so insolent upon us. Marlo, I did not see you of the tempting bricks or and bricks of the lovely little things that runs about the house with the bay of the bounce of the keys of his girdle and hustings all dance and what's then Marlo, she's mine and you rough and you such fire such of the motion such eyes and each leaves bar ache and she's not laid me the keys them of the door and things but are they sure so very sure of her and Mario why man she talked of the showing me her work above stairs and I am to improve the parents things but how can you Charles go about to the rob a woman of her Mario first and we all know that summer of the Vians the Burmese of an inn and I don't intend to rob her and about take all my words for it and there's nothing in this house and I will shadows honestly of the pay for her things I believe the girl has virtue and a malo and if she has I should not be that's the last man in the world that would attempts to correct each things you have taken care. I hope the caskets I send you to lock up it is in safety Marlo. Malo, yes, it's safe enough, and I have taken care of it. And but how could you think the seat of the post coach had an in of the door a place of safety? Ah, Namschool, I have taken up the better of the preoccupations and for you than you did for yourself. I have Hussings what's Malo. I have sent it of the landlady to keep for you and Hussings to the landlady. Malo, the landlady Hussings you did. Malo, I did that she's the answerable for the forthcomings, you know, brothers. Why am workers like this kind of way? I wanna be professor in English and others. I wanna be teacher in future. So I wanna be reading. I know I'm better than everyone, so I'll be the number one. So I'm number one. I'm number one. I'm the most positive characters. I'm the most positive characters. I'm the most positive character. Jude bra. Malo does Stanley and Hustings they say it and Malo I read that she's answerable for the forthcoming and you know the Hustings yeah she will be for with this Malo Wastan's rights and I believe you will allow that I acted of the prudently upon these occasions Hustings you must be not be see of the unceasing and the Malo you seem little of the disconnected though that make me think sure nothing has happened nothing never I was a better I am better of the fees in all of my life and so he left he with the landlady and who no doubts very readily and understood the charge Malo rather to her readily for she not only kept those cassettes and parts, though her grade of the preoccupations was going to keep the messenger to Hussing say hey they are safe and how about Malu as Geria as a master's first Hussing said so now all of the hosts of the fortune are at an ease and we must set off without cease to him and well Charles I will leave you to your meditation on the petty Burmese and he quality, and maybe you see as a successful for the Yosef as you have been for me and Malo. Thank you and George. I ask no more. Ha ha ha. Enter hardcast. I don't know. I no longer know my own house. I turn all of the topsy turvy and his servants have not of the drunk already. I will be here to ear of the no longer, and yet from my respect for his father I will be calm and to him, Mr. Malo, your servant. I am your very humble servant, smiling to Malo, and sir, your humble servant is said. So what is that so beyond now? Hardcast, I believe, sir, you must be the sensible sir that's no man's alive or to be of the welcome than your father's son. And he said, I hope you think so. Mother, I do. That's from my soul. I said, I don't want much entry, and I generally makes my father's son welcome wherever he goes. And Hardcast, I believe you do from my soul, sir. But though I saw nothing to add, your own contact sets of your servant in inseparable, and their manner of the drinking is setting a very bad example in their house. And as a Malo, I protest my very good sir, and that's no fault of mine. If they are don't drink as they are old, they are of blame, and I already them is in despair of the colors, and I did that. I issue you that to the side of the scene, and years later, one of my old servant came up to him my positive direction. So and that was I did not drink myself. They shouldn't make up the differences below, and at cases then they had to order more. That's they do, and I am satisfied and Malo that they did, and I assure you, you shall hear from one of them yourselves and interrupt the servant drunk. Malo, you Jeremy, come and forward, Sierra, and what were my orders? Were you not told me to drink freely and call for that's what you thought for feet for the good of this house, good of the house? Hardcast is that I began to the loss of my patience. Jeremy, please, your honor, I liberty and the feet seat of forever. Though I am but a servant, I am a good of another man. I will drink for a man, I will drink for no man, and before supper and have said, dammy, good liquor will sit upon of a good supper, but a good supper will not sit upon a hurry cup. Upon my consciousness, sir, Maru, and you see my old friends, the fellow is drunk as they can possibly be. I don't know what you do to have more animals. You would have the portable the sauce in a beer barrel and Hardcast. I don't know that's what you should have more analysis. You have the portable of the souls in a beer barrel, so Hardcast zones, and he will be drive of the distracted if I kept contents muzzle any longer. Mr. Marlowe said, I have the submitted to your insolence for more than 4 hours, and I see no of the light good topics coming to an end. So I am now resolved to be master here, and he said, I am desire that you and your drunken pack may leave my house directly. Marlowe, leave your house, your irregular and my good friends. So what's when I'm doing what I can to please you, and Hardcast, I tell you, sir, that you don't please me, and I decide I will be leave my house. And Malu, sure you cannot be serious at this time of nights and such of nights. You only mean to bend me and hurt castles. I tell you that I said I'm serious, and now that's of the patience of the truth. And I say this is house and it's mine, and said this house is mine, and I come in. You have to leave it directly, and Malu, ha, and I produce of the storm, and I send step by step. I assure you in a serious tone, and this is your house, and this is your house, fellow. It's my house, and this is my house, mine. Why I choose this day, and what size to have you beat me? I believe this house, sir. I never met with the such of the important scars. Me never been a whole of the life before. I heard because no, not one, and not I, and I can found me, and if ever I did, and to come to my house to call up that's what's like to run me out of this own chair, to insult that family, to order his servants to get drunk, and them to tell me this house is mine, sir. By all of the importance, it makes me laugh, and ha. Press, sir, venturing as you like. That's take the house. That's watching you to taking the rest of the furniture. There's a pair of the silver candlesticks, and there is a fire skins, and where a pair of the broken nurse wheels, and perhaps you may take a fancy of the mallow bunny, and bring me your bills, sir. Bring me your bills, and let me know more of what's about it. And there are set of the prints too, and watching you to so rake of the progress for that's all for your own apartment. Now bring me your bill. I saw that's all believe of the infernal house of the directly hard castles. Then there is a mahogany tables, and what you see your own face in Malo my bill. I say that's a hardcase I did for I have forget the great chair for your own particular slumber after a hardy meal. Malo and Jones brings me my bill. I say no more on its hard questions. Young man, from your father's letter to me, I was taught to expect to a tale of the bread of the modest man as a visitor here, but now I find him no better than a coxswain and a bully. But he will be the town where the penal, the presently and shall serve which. Marlon, how is this? And sure, I have not mistaken the house, and everything's look like an inn, and the seven sky coming, and the attendance is our cards are Burmese too, and to attend us, but she's here, and with father and from me other. So first, I watch with you. Uh, oh. Miss Hardcastle said in the B shorts that I am in a hurry, and it said I believe he begins to find out of these mistakes, but he soon quite to undeceive him and Malfoy. Child answer me one of the questions: What are you? Where are you? And what's maybe the business in the house be? And Miss Hardcastle, a relation of the families are Mal. What's a full relations, Miss Hardcastle? Is there a relations appointed to keep the keys and to see that guests that's nothing to me to in my power to give them an amount that is and you act as a permit of this inn. A series of satirical convert. Oh gosh, 69 happened. So fucking nice, I would say. Bloody merchants, all these 10 years, all the number ones, and every single day on workouts. Fuck them all, and this not care about anyone wants in your fucking life. It's a film I fucking feel like. Shoo. Never, bro, those fucked us all. I don't care about anything in my life. Who here? You need to go live, you need to do everything. Also, can I do? What the fuck is bro? What the fuck, bro? All this. All this, do this. Or we can do this. Fuck them brothers, I never will do that. What the fuck, bro? Fuck everyone. Just live my life. This all I say. That's live my life. Fuck everyone's. Just need to be believe in everyone's. Just don't to be to listen to others. You need to listen to yourself. You need to do something that's actually make you happy. Fuck them all. I don't care about that. Wizard castles on over and what's his war in your heads. One of the best of the families in your country of the Kevin Iron and old Mr. Hardcastle's house and Iron and Marlon and Mr. Hardcastle's house. Is this house or Mr. Hardcastle's house? Charles Mr. Sure. Whose else should it be and Marlon or so? That is also outside. I have been of the damnably and imposed on oh confounds my stupid seats. I shall be laughed at over the whole town and I shall be stuck up in the circular of the caricature and in all of the French shows, the Dalicianmo of the the Mocarino and two of the Mystics houses, all of the others have been in. And my father's old friends for in a keeper. What a sovereign puppy must be take off the for and what's the silly of the puppy? So do I find so of the minds of do I exist? May I be hanged? My dear, but I mistook you for the bar mitzvah, Miss Hardcastle. Dear me, I'm sure there's nothing in my beer for to me. Put me up on the level also one of the man. One is the Marlow, nothing's my dear, nothing's where I was for least of the blunders, and I could not help making of the young of the subscriber. My stupidity saw everything's the wrong way. I mistook your and acidity and for assurance and your simplicity for the Lord man's and but it's over. This is how I know more show that my face in Miss Hardcastle's. I hope I hope that I have done nothing to the diabolics you, and I'm sure I should be sorry for the affronts any of the gentlemen who has been so polite and said so many of the simple things to me. I'm sure I should be sorry for pretending to cry if he lets a family upon my accounts, and I'm sure I should be sorry people say anything I misses, and since I have no fortunes but my character's Marlowe besides what happens she weeps. This is for the first mark of the tenderness I have I ever I had I ever from a modest of the woman and it touches me to her. Excuse me, my lovely girls, you are that's only part of my family. I leave with reluctance. but to be plain but to be plain with you, the difference of our birth and fortunes and educations makes an honorable connection impossible, and I can never abort. And I thought the suiciding the simplicity that's trusted in my honor or bringing ruin upon one who saw only the fault of us being too lovely and miss of the heart is such generous man. I now begin to admire him and to him, but I am sure my family is as my goods as miss of the Harkashals. And though I am for that's no great misfortunes to have the contendants minds and until states moments I never be thought that it has been of the ones of fortune younger and more of the extravagance of the societies and who affected foreign of the manners were satirized in and engravings with the styles of models on the name of that Italian dish made famous in 18th century England by the Macaronica. Fuck them all. I say I'm fucking motherfucker. I doesn't care what anyone wants. This is my line too. Everything. All hate success table this all. Leave it alone, brothers. I just believe in my routine. Fuck others. Fuck everyone, brothers. Fuck everyone. Fuck everything. I just don't care about that. Fuck my family. Fuck me. Fuck everyone. I just don't listen to other. Just believe in my routines. My routines is that stuff and everything. I'm just not need something. I just don't need anyone's. Fuck everyone, brothers. Just be me, and my routine. Me, and my routine. Me and my Russian brothers. Mr. Because I never saw that's not the hub in the rain. It's a maid still now, and he shall not go. If I have the power to out of the detains, I'll steal of the preserve that's characters in the which is a stop to conquer, but still of the deceive. And my papa, who's so far has my love for him out of these resolutions. Enter of the Tony miss of the novels, Tony, and any of the you maybe still of the yourselves the next time. And I have Jeremiah's theory, and she say she has a god of the job against, and that sure things, and but she believes it's that we all the mistakes of the servants in his novel. But your cousin sure you cannot fail the first 6 hours in this case. If she sent a list of the suspected that I'm going on, I shall certainly be of the locked up or send me of the one of the 5 degrees, and which is a 10 times worse. And Tony, to be sure, answer of all of the kinds of the demands, bad things. But what can I do? What can I do? And I have got you a pair of the horses that's I'll fry like of the whiskey kids, and I'm sure we can say. But I have courted you nicely before her face, and here she comes. You must record or beat over for 2 or more. For fear she would suspect us. There are Richard and scenes to follow Mentor Mrs. Harkashos. Mr. Harkashos, oh, I was a greatly flattered to be sure, but any swan tells me it was all the mistakes of servants. I shall not be easy, however, till they are the file marriage, and then later keeps our own of the fortunes were. Oh, what do I see and fondling together as I'm alive. I never saw Tony so best friendly. Fuck them all. I'll never be care about anyone, brothers. Before I have I caught him and my fiery jobs and was waiting exchanging stolen glances and a broken murmurs. Oh, Tony asked for the murmurs mother. We grumbled it little now and then, to be sure, but there's no love lost between us. Fuck everyone, guys. Let's go and introduce something that's actually make you happy, brothers. They are a famous of the race house of the fields and painted by the English artist of the short story. 724. Fuck out is all. Fuck, that's all. Mrs. Harkers is a mayor of the spring. Drink a lot of water. It's important, guys. Too much hot. My routine is that's number one. All she said is all Korean into TV rights is not one. Oh, fuck. Okay, then Mr. Sarskash's more sprinkling Tony upon the flame and all to the make of the burn of the bride to Miss Neville's cousin's Tony of the promise to give us more of this company at home. Indeed, she does not leave us any of the more. It's an honor to leave us cousins Tony. Who it's Tony. Oh, she's a pretty creature, and I know I would sooner leave my house in it pound and then leave you than you will smile upon once so and your laughs makes you so becoming and miserable. Agreeable cousins, you can help admiring that's a natural summer that peasants bold, red, short legs, sporting up cheeks, and oh, it's a bold face. And Mrs. Sarkis of fairy innocence and Tony, I'm sure. I always loved cousins, corns, houses, eyes, and her pretty long fingers that she's twice this way and that's over the his fascicles like a parasol of the bobbins. Mrs. Sarkis. Okay, captions of the word. Okay, Mrs. Sarkis as a as we so okay as he would but charm that's a bar from the tea. I was never so happy before and a die of the taste after this his father for Mr. Lumpkin exactly the jewels my dear corn shall be yours of the continentally you shall of the have them and it's not is a sweet boy my dear you shall be the maid to borrow and will be full out of the rest of the educations like Dr. Dowsey's sermons to a feeder of the opportunity enter of the geography and geography what's a square I have got a letter for your or she's turning give it to my mama and she reads all of my letter first. I have the order to deliver it into your own hands. Johnny, who does it come from? Your worship's man and accepts of the letter of his safe. And Tony, I could wish you know that so the turning the letter and I guess yeah, it's a miserable. It's undance a letter to him from the house. I know the hand and if my auntie said again my ruined forever. I will keep employed a little if I can to Mrs. Sarkis, but I have not told you the madams of you of my cousin Smart and Sir. You just know of the Mr. Marvel and you so loves you must know. Madam, this way a little and for me just not your house they confer and Don is still getting a damn cram of the piece of the penmanship as ever I saw in my life and I can read your faint sand very old but here there are the such of the handles and shanks and dashes that so one can scarce so of the head of the from of the tail and to Anthony Lumpkins in square it's a very old and I can read that outside of my letters whereas my old man is old enough but when I come to open it into it's all buzz and that's our and they are for the inside of this letter of the always the cream of that's the correspondence Mrs. Haskell very well and so many sort of so as to her of the philosopher Miss Enables yes madam but you must hear the rest madam and a little more of this way or he may be here us and he will be here how the puzzle seems again Mrs. Haskell he seems strangely puzzles now himself meetings and methinks that Tony still of the gazing demands a damned of the up and down, and as if she was a disguise in silkware, reading dear sir, that's E, that's then the there's then a M and a T and S, but whether the next B and a Z or an R confounds me, I cannot tell. Mrs. Arkash, what's that? My dear, can I give you many assistants? Mrs. Noble, Frey aunts, let me read it. Nobody is a cramp hands better than I twice think that's a letter for her. Do you know that's who it is? Who it is from? The Tony cannot tell. Expects from the dick of the ginger, the feeder of the means of the rubble. So it is the pretending to read dear square and hoping that you are in a hole. As I am at this present and the gentlemen of the Shakespeare's club, that's a card of the gentlemen of the goose green whites, quite out of the feathers, the oddities, oddity battles of the long of the fighting, here, it's all about scoops, cocks and fighting, it's also of the consequence there, food it up, trusting the crumpled letter upon him. Tony, but I tell you that's Mr. of all of the consequence in other words I ran all the consequence giving Maces Hardcastle's the letter and Mr. Hardcastle's how this reads Yes, square. I am now waits in that's of the Mr. Novels with the first of the chase and fear at the bottom of the garden. But I find my horses yet unable to the perform the journey. I expect you will assist us with the fear of the fresh horse as you may promise that this fish is necessary as the hog and as the hog of your mothers were otherwise suspect as yours and as things grant me patience. I shall turn distracted. My rage of the chokes me and miserable. I hope, madam, you will suppose your resentments for a few moments and not be important to me any of the importance or the sinister designs that belong to another. This outcast of corresponding or very low front spoken, madam, you are the most of the miraculously follows and engaging and quite the very thing of the courtesy and the circumstances madam and changing her tone and you will be the great ill fashions wave and wave with the scan of the sense of enough to keep your mouth shouts and where you to join against me but I will defeat all your thoughts in a moment as for you and madam since you have got a fear of the fresh horses jury and it should be the cruel to disappoint them and so if you please instead of the running away with the your spark and prefer this very of the moments to run off with me we are all and of the pedigree will keep your secure I will warn me you to sell my mount my mount to your horse and gird us upon the way and here the Thomas Roger of the geography. I will show you that I wish you the better than you do yourself, Miss Nabbles too. So now I am the completely ruined Stony as oh that's a sure things, Miss Nabble. That's what's very to be expected from the being so connected with such a stupid fool and after all of that just notes of the sign I made him and stupidity that is your bruisedness and where you were so nice and so busy with your sagberg and goose green sets I thought you should you couldn't never be making believe enter Hastings in saying so and he said I find my servants that's you and have up the shown to my letter and betrayed us we was this was old dance young gentleman story there's and else another ask me sir there's who betrays you and of course this was doing your mind interrupt the malo so I have been of the finally and used to the among you and entered of the contemplable and driven into all evil of the manners and despair and despise of the insulated allowed chat Tony Sayers mother another and we shall have the old bell drum and broke loose of the prison the misnables and there said in the gentlemen to whom we all way of the every obligations well what can I start to him a mere boy and an idiot who is ignorance and age over corrections has since the poor of the contemptible of the Bobby and that's good bad of the disgrace or corrections misnables yet with the cunning and the miles of the enough it's make himself merry with all of the embarrassments such things and inspirable and insensible crowds Marlowe repeats with the cheeks and mischief. Tony and Bob the dance verse all the fights evolved one another and others with baskets and Marlowe as for him he is a below of the restaurants the restaurant man and about your contacts, visceral insecurities and explanations. You know that's your all my mistakes and yet would not undeceive me and has things the tortures as I am with this my own of the disappointments and this is a temp of the explanations. It is not for friendly Mr. Marlowe, but sir, Miss Nubbles, Mr. Marlowe, you never be catch on your mistakes till it was too late to and deceive you be of the falsified sir at the end of the servant my mistakes results you will be the get ready of the immediate madam the horses are putting its your hats and things in the next room. We are go up the 30 miles before morning. Exit servant Miss Nabel. Oh, Lord, I will come presently and a Merlo unto Hastings. Oh, yes, it's also all them set up the CC Jendrari made ridiculous to hang me out of the score of all of my acquaintance defense upon it. Sir, I shall be expects an explanation. The things was it's all done. Sir, if you are upon the subjects to deliver, that's what's entire entrusted to yourselves to the care of the another. Sir, distress of his groundless disputes implore. I entered you sender servants your clock. Madam, me mistress is impulse, Miss Nables. I come and pray with the first cry and specifies if I have this thousand I shall die with the apprehensions. The enter of the servants you fan chow and gloves madam, that's horses of the waiting Miss Nables. Oh, Mr. Malo, and if you know that's what's the scan of the constraints so and will of the nature lies before me, and I'm sure it could be convert your restaurants into feedy. Malo, I am not distracted with the video of the questions that I don't know what I do, and forgive me, madam George, forgive me. You know my hasty temper and should not be expected. Eats and things that tortures of my situation of my all excuse Miss Nabel. All my dearest things, if you have the instance of the esteem of that myth, that's the things, and that's I'm sure you have done the consistency of for 3 years. Will increase of the happiness for your future connection. If fuck that. Let's go. I hope it's completed. See you soon. Next day.